Hello children, I welcome you to RPS group of school and these slides are meant for the classes 6th, 7th and 8th. So yes, our subject is reasoning. So all the slides we are going to see today would be all based on the subject reasoning. So we are going to today all the problems we are going to discuss will be based on blood relation. See, that's really going to be very interesting and all your student would enjoy solving the problem because it's all based on the blood relation. And it's very interesting, that we people are very strongly bonded with our family members. And in our own family, we see that we have our parents, we have our grandparents, we have our sisters, brothers. So the same kind of relations we are going to find in each of the questions. We will have relations from the different generations. So now what you can see before you, there is a pictorial display of a tree. And we can see, that people are sitting on the branches of the tree, and that is why we call it a family tree. And even for a tree, there are different parts and they have their own importance. So similarly, even in our own family, there are family members and they have their own significance and they have their own family importance. But then all family members are required to be called a family, as all branches, all the parts of the tree are equally important for a tree to be called a tree. So yes, dear children, now what do we see before us? So we have before us there is a family tree in the form of Sangwon's family, right? And in this display, what do we see? We see that there are 5 layers. That means we are finding here 5 different generations. And in the top order we have grandfather, grandmother, maternal grandmother and maternal grandfather. And here I would like to say add one more information to your knowledge, that is maternal grandmother and maternal grandfather, they come from the grandmothers, from the mother's family, from the mother's side grandmother's family. Next order we have, that is the second order. Into this order, what relations we find? We find that they are mother, father, uncle, aunt, father-in-law and mother-in-law. And here also this uncle and aunt could mean maternal uncle and maternal aunt. Next, in the next tier, in the order we find, there you students, you will place yourself in the third order, right? You children, you will see yourself standing in the third order. That is, it is written self, so there you will stand yourself, and there you can look up, you can look down, and you will see that how you are related and how other people stand to you in relations. So here you find you are their self. You may have your brother, sister, cousin, brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and they belong to the same generation, the generation to which you belong. So they are the people of the same generation. If you get down one step below, you find that you will have your son, your daughter and nephew, your niece, your son-in-law, your daughter-in-law, and these all people would be a generation younger to you. And finally at the bottom we find, which is the 5th generation, here we see the grandson and granddaughter, means the grandchildren come into this relations. So this was Sangwon's family in the form of family tree. So here we see that the type of questions. So based on blood relations, generally 3 different type of category of questions are asked. First is based on puzzle form. Second is indicating form. And third is coded form. So questions asked on the blood relations are broadly classified under these 3 categories. Now on the same slide, on the right hand side, you see there is some sign you need to understand. So the male, is denoted by the plus sign. The female is represented by minus sign. And if they are married couple, so they are represented by double sign. So this sign you need to really remember and keep in your mind always, because that is how you are going to establish relationship among the different members given. So children, here we see, a question is given in the form of puzzle. And from the reading the question, first we need to make a tree in our mind, and then we really need to draw it out, and we need to establish the relation, and then finally very steadily and very smoothly we can reach up to the answer. So let us see what is given here. So here we see these type of questions we will solve by family tree. So family tree is the is the basic and the most fundamental factor for solving questions for like this. We will see by the examples. So first I would read out the complete question which is given here, and then I would read part by part. I would involve two characters at a time, and then I would try to make a family tree of all these members which is given in the question. So first I would read only the question. So the question is, it is A is the father of B, B is the brother of C, C is the sister of D, D is the husband of E, F is the mother of C, and C is the grandfather of B, and H is the husband of C. So here we see H is the grandmother of C. So here just when we read the question, we see that people from 3 generations, they are involved. So this is very much clear only in the question, because we have here father, we have also have here sister, we have also here grandfather and grandmother. That means this question involves people from all 3 generations. So now let us look at the question, and we will you can very easily draw that tree. So the gender of A will be plus, right? And A is the father of B. So A will remain will go 1 generation ahead of B. Now next, B is the brother of C. That means the gender of B will be plus or male person. And brother of C, that means B and C, because B and C, they are brother, and that means they would remain on the same generation. They would lie on the same line in the same generation. Now C is the sister of D. That means C's generation, the gender of C will be female, and we will write a minus sign for it. We will use here both and minus sign because it's a female, and here also we see that both will be in the same generation. Both they belong to the same generation. Now as we move ahead, we see D is the husband of E. It means the gender of D is male, and we will represent it by plus sign because plus sign stands for the male, and E is wife of D. So E will be also in the same generation, and the relation that they are the married couple. So we will denote them by the equal sign. As we move further ahead, we see G is the grandfather of B. It means who is grandfather? Father of A, because A is the father of B. So G will be 2 generations above from B, and gender is male, so it will have a positive sign. Now moving ahead in the same, we see H is grandmother of C. It means H will be 2 generations ahead from C, because grandmother of C will be mother of A. So H is wife of G, and we will denote it by minus sign because minus sign stands for the female. So that is, we have solved this tree with the help of question, with the help of this family tree. So children, let us consider one more problem. So the question what we have here. So just let us the questions first, read the question first, and when we read the question, we have to be very focused with the question, because as we all know that the answer for any question row, no, it remains in the question itself. So the question is, D is the brother of B, M is the brother of B, and K is the father of M, and T is the wife of K. So how is B related to T? So this is the final question. We need to find that how is B related to T. So same again, we need to make a family tree based on the different family members given in the question. So let us see, and let us start from here. So the first statement that we see, that D is the brother of B, that means, you know, the gender of D will be male, and we know it already that the gender of male is always denoted by plus sign, and at the same time, you know, both D and B will remain in the same generation. Moving one step ahead for the same question, we see here that M is the brother of B. It means the gender of M will be male, and hence it will be denoted by plus sign, and at the same time they both will remain in the same generation. Moving one step further ahead in the same question, we see K is the father of M. It means the gender of K will be male, and it is known to us that the sign for the male is represented by plus sign, and K will be one generation ahead of M. In the same direction, in the same question, if we take one step further, we see T is the wife of K. That means the gender of T will be female, and we denote female by minus sign, and we will represent, and we know that the married couple, they are represented by equal sign. Here now, after having done all this thing, you know, finally we can have a solution of the question, and when we reach to the solution part, we come to a conclusion that according to the above diagram, we cannot tell the relationship with B because the gender of B is not specified in the statement, or we can say that B could either be son or daughter of T. So finally this was the answer. So children, let us once again consider one more problem on the basis of puzzle. So first, the question what we have here. So we need to read the question once and understand it, and then on the basis of question we will make a family tree, and we will try to get the answer what the question is asked. So the question is here, it is L is father of P, who is the father of S. M is grandmother of R, who is son of O, and N is paternal uncle of R, who is brother of S. So this is the question we have here with us. So let us start with the first line that we have is L is father of P, means gender of L will be male, because we know that it's father and only a male can be a father, and it will be one generation ahead of P, because you know it's father. That's why father always lies one generation ahead. Now as we move on, we find M is grandmother of R, who is son of. So children, for L and P, I need to add one more information for your knowledge. That is, you know, P is the father of S, means P will be one generation above S, and the gender of P will be male, and of course being male, it is always denoted by plus sign. Now moving ahead in the same question, we get to see that M is grandmother of R, who is son of O, but we have no relation of MRO. That means here how MRO are related, it is not mentioned. So we hold this, or we hold this relationship for the later consideration. Now we move on to the next relation. Here we find for n, starting with n, we find n is paternal uncle of R, who is brother of S. So paternal uncle means brother of father. So n will be on the same generation as for father, as equal to P, and R is brother of S, means the gender of R will be male and it is to be denoted by plus sign. We will place R and S in the same generation. Going further in the same question, we see we will go back on the second line, and there we find M is grandmother of R, who is son of O. Now we find M is grandmother of R, means M will be wife of L, and we will denote it by minus sign. And at the same time, R is son of O, means R is already son of P. So if we consider R as son of O, then we have to relate O with P as wife. So hence we got it. And now, having this tree before us, it's very easy to answer any question asked from this tree. So the first question is, how is M is related to R? So here we see M and this R in the diagram. So we see the grandmother, right? So M is grandmother to R. And now the next question we have, how is O related to P? So see the question that P and O, where they are situated. So they lie on the same generation, and there is a sign of equal. That means they are married couple. So so we see O is wife to P. So hence we got the answer. So yes, children, what the slide we have on display before us, it is called indicating form, and based on indicating form, questions on blood relations are asked. Now what happens in this indicating form questions, let us understand. So there is a man, always in the questions the man indicates at someone towards a portrait or a picture which is on display, and here we need to understand that in what relation the person who is indicating towards the portrait, the photo frame, so in what relation the person who is shown in the photo frame stands with the person who is indicating towards them. So here again we want to know about the relationship, and here the relationship that we need to establish is between the person who is indicating and the person who is shown in the photograph. So that's really interesting, and this is only we need to do. So dear children, here we have a very simple question based on indicating form. So let us see what is the question is asked. So there is a question, pointing to girl, Raj said, she is the daughter of my mother's daughter. How is the girl related to Raj? And I think the moment you read the question, you get the answer. But again, we need to get to the answer on a step-by-step process. So now we need to start from Raj. So we see in the question, in the diagram, there is Raj, and we need to see that Raj is pointing, indicating at a girl, right? And she is called the daughter. And she is daughter of whose daughter is she? She is the daughter of my mother's daughter. And she is the daughter of my mother's daughter. And that means she is the daughter of my mother, and the daughter of my mother's daughter is of course going to be niece. So here, so hence we can see in the diagram above, the girl which is pointed at, she stands in relation of niece with Raj. So that means she is niece of Raj. So children, here we have another beautiful example of indicating problems. So here, first let us read the question. The question is pointing to a girl. Nirmal said. So Nirmal is the speaker here. Nirmal is saying, she is saying, pointing to a girl, that the girl means she is the daughter of only son of my grandfather. So how is the girl related to Nirmal? So now let us first come to this Nirmal. So we see this Nirmal here, and then a arrow is going straight up, and the old man that we comes to is grandfather of Nirmal. And the question which is asked about the girl, and that girl is the daughter of only son of my grandfather. So that only son of my grandfather is my son, and my father, the only son of my grandfather is my father, and my father has that daughter, that girl. So in what relation that girl stands to me? That means we are sibling, we are brother and sisters. So here we see above the diagram shows the girl is sister to Nirmal. So dear children, again we have a very beautiful and simple example of indicating form. The question is, let us have a look at the question given. The question is, now here the speaker is Rajan. So Rajan is saying, pointing to Sudha, Rajan said, her mother's only daughter of my mother. How is Sudha related to Rajan? So now come to this, look at this question and this the diagram. First look at this Rajan. So here we see Rajan is standing here and she is pointing towards Sudha. And see in bracket what we have written for Sudha. Only daughter of Sudha's mother, means she is the only daughter of her mother. And on going up, that is on the above generation, we find the old lady in the picture, she is shown, she is Sudha's mother. That means the daughter who is the girl who is the daughter of that old lady, she is Sudha, and that lady, that Sudha, as per the diagram and relation, we find that Sudha is Rajan's mother. So as above diagram, we can say that Sudha is mother of Rajan. So dear children, now move on to the third relation, that is called coded relationship. Here what happens, let us understand it with a very simple paragraph. In coded relations, common algebraic or mathematical symbols will be given between two letters. The symbol will represent a particular relation between two letters, as like the symbol for addition may represent father, the symbol of subtraction may represent mother. You will be given a set of statement that contains these coded relations, and you will be asked to find the relationship between another set of values. And one very common idea and basic idea behind getting a good command over such coded relationship is, the more you practice here, the sharper and quicker you get. Now here I would like to add one more thing into your knowledge, that these signs are not universal. Now for the different questions, the sign will be predefined and determined based on that question. So the sign will have value for that very particular question, and different question will have different sign. Let us understand it, that m plus n means m is the mother of n. M minus n means m is sister of n. M star n means m is father of n, and m dollar n means m is brother of n. So dear children, so let us see one first example on the coded relationship. So here as a note in a direction it's given, and we need to read it, we need to follow it. It is, following questions are based on the informations provided below. And see how what kind of relations are given here. A multiplied B means A is mother of B. A minus B means A is brother of B. A plus B means A is sister of B. A divided B means A is father of B. Now, based on this information, let us have a look at the question expressions. The expression is M minus Q minus D divided F plus C. On this basis, we need to judge then which of the following is true. So before having going to see on the options which option is correct and which are false, we need to make a family tree. So when we make the family tree, we need to start with the first two terms, that is M and Q. Now here we see M is brother of Q, means the gender of M will be male and it is to be denoted by plus sign and to be placed in the same generation. Now let us have a look for the next two, that is Q minus D. Here Q is the brother of D, that means the gender of Q will be male and it is to be denoted by plus sign, and again we will place it in the same generation. Now when we move further, we find D divided F. So here D is father of F, means gender of D again will be male and to be represented by plus sign, and D will be one generation above of F because it is said that's father. Now when we move to the end part of this series, we find F plus C. F is the sister of C, means gender of F will be male and to be represented by minus sign. Gender of F will be female, gender of F will be female and the sign of female will be minus, and F and C will be placed in the same generation. Here gender of C is not confirmed. Now we have already made the family tree, so let us consider all the options given here. So the first is C is daughter of F, but for the C the sign is not confirmed whether male and female, so we cannot say that C is necessarily daughter of F. That means this option is wrong. Moving to the second option, that is F is niece of C. Now have a look at the family tree. Here we see F and C, they are members on the same generation, so it is not possible that F is niece of C, so again it is wrong. Moving for the next option, C, here it is said C is sister of F, but again the gender of C is not defined, it's not confirmed, so we cannot say that C is sister of F. In that case it is again wrong. Moving for the D option, D is father of M, but here we see D and M, they are members in the same generation, which is not possible for anyone to be the father, so again in that case it is again wrong. And the last option we are left with none of these. So when all the options from A to D is all wrong, so of course this is going to be the answer. That means none of the options given above is correct, so that means E is the answer. According to the diagram, we can't say any given relationship, so answer is none of these. So here we have one final question on the coded relationship, but it's a bit different than the previous two examples. So let us see the example directions. So here we have another coded relations example, and which is bit different from the other previous two examples. So the directions here we have, following examples are based on the informations provided below. So here x @ y, that means y is the mother of x, x is the mother of y, and $y. that means X is the husband of Y, and X has Y, that means X is the sister of Y, and X star Y, that means X is the son of Y. Now, if F has J star T $R at the rate L, then which of the following is definitely true? So on this basis, first we need to draw a family tree. So here, to make the family tree, we need to start with F has J. F is the sister of J, means the gender of F will be female, and we will denote it by minus sign, and both are to be put on the same generation. Moving one step ahead, J star T, that means J is son of T, means gender of J will be male, and J will go to one generation down to T, so it will come down to T. Moving one step ahead in the same direction, T is $R, so T is the husband of R, means gender of T will be male, and T and R will remain in the same generation. Moving one step ahead, R at the rate L, R is the mother of L, means gender of R will be female, and we will denote it by minus sign, and at the same time R will be one generation ahead of L. Here the gender of L will here the gender of L is not confirmed. So now according to this diagram family tree, we will check the options given here. Coming to the first option, L, it says L is the brother of F. So look at the question here. So here for the gender of L is not confirmed. So when the gender is not confirmed, so how can we say that L is the brother of F? So in that case, this option is wrong. Moving to the next option B, here it says F is the sister of L. So now look at the question. So F has minus sign, that means it is sister to L. So hence this option is correct here. And since we get the correct answer, so we will not consider the other two options. So hence the option B is correct. That means according to the diagram, we can say F is the sister of L. So answer will be option B. So children, having been understood all the explanations and illustration, we move to the end part of this today's PPT, which talks of the practice session. So there are given some 6 questions. So you need to practice all these different 6 questions, and in the way of practicing, if you come across any difficulty, or if you feel that you need to discuss to your teacher, so you feel free to call either Chitresh sir or any of your concerned teacher, and so you need to practice it, and you practice it and you will enjoy the journey. And that is how we have come to the end of this session. So I give you all the very best to all of you for enjoying and learning and giving and sparing your precious time for reasoning subject. Thank you and God bless you.